Hello my little fizzies and welcome back. Today I have my March empties video and I don't have that much, so hopefully it's not a 30-minute long video. So let's get into it and talk about my trash. This month I did go through 2 Suave Sweet Pea and Violet deodorants. Don't know how I went through 2 of these, but they're gone. I got another one, so I'm happy about that. I like this kind. It's 99 cents or $1, the Dollar Tree, Walmart. It's like $1. And it works fine for me, and it lasts a couple months, 2 months. So somehow I used up 2 of these, and they work for me, and I'll keep buying them because they're cheap. Sometimes I feel like I want to splurge and buy a $5 Secret deodorant, and I'm like, why? I don't stink. There's no reason for me to spend more than $1. So I did use that up. The next thing I used up is the LA Girl Pro Face High Definition Matte Press Powder, and this is in the shade Classic Ivory. Was a good shade for me, but it did not have very good coverage. So you can see completely used up on that. I would put it on. I have really bad allergies, so anytime I blow my nose or sneeze, my nose gets pink, as you can see right now. And I like to keep a pressed powder in my purse and just kind of touch up, because where I work, we're not allowed to use the testers on ourselves. I work at Ulta, and employees can't use testers. So I have to keep a pressed powder in my car, so after lunch I can just kind of touch up, because I don't like to bring anything inside with me whenever I work. So I keep it in my car, and it did not cover very well at all. It was very sheer. So maybe as like a setting powder over a full coverage, just kind of set it, it might be good. But as a touch-up powder throughout the day, I wouldn't buy this one again. It was a good price though, $5, $6, something around there. So I think there are definitely better options than this, if that's what you're looking for. The next thing I used up was the Sweet Spot Vanilla Blossom Gentle Wash. I forget where I got this. Maybe it was with an online Ulta purchase, because Ulta just started carrying this at my location. I did like it. It's a feminine wash. It's very highly scented. I was looking at the display before Ulta closed, and they have an unscented one that I would be interested in trying, but I would not buy the vanilla one again because it smells like cupcakes, and I don't need my hoo-ha smelling like cupcakes. I just need it to be clean. And this was just way too scented, and there's like a huge debate on whether you should put anything scented down there, and most people are going to say no. So this fact that they made this very sweet and fragranced throws me off. But yeah, it smells like vanilla. So if you want a vanilla hoo-ha Sweet Spot wash, you could get it. You can get it at Ulta now. The next thing I used is the Private Doctor Define Minus Serum. I got this in an Ipsy bag a while ago, and I did really enjoy it. The reason it takes me so long to use these is because I'm constantly cycling through different serums. So I have like 30 open, and I'm just using a little bit every morning and a little bit every night. So it takes me a long time to use up one of these, because I don't constantly use the same one. So I don't know if I liked it. I feel like I liked it. I feel like it worked really well for me, but who's to say, because I'm always using serum. So yeah, I don't think it's worth the price. I'm pretty sure Private Doctor is a really expensive brand. Maybe I'm wrong, but I think I remember it being really expensive. So not worth the price. You can get a serum for cheaper, just as long as you're using a serum. If you're over 25, use a serum. You'll thank me. So yeah, in the morning and at night, I feel like my skin looks like I take care of it, and I do. Serum, 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 serum. The next thing is another serum that I used up. It's the Ultra Repair Hydrating Serum by First Aid Beauty, and this is a more reasonably priced serum. I also got this in an Ipsy, I think, and I used this up. It wasn't my favorite serum. It was very watery, but it is a hydrating serum, so it did do what it says it's supposed to do. It's just not one that I would buy again. And that's how I feel a lot about First Aid Beauty, is their products are nice, but they're not nice enough to justify the price. But there's some people that swear by it, that it's all they use. So just try it out and see if it's good for you. For me, it was okay. I would definitely use it again if I got it, but it's not something I would go out and buy. Next thing is something I use every single freaking night. It's the Clinique Pore Refining Solution Stay Matte Hydrator, especially if you're oily or you like a very matte texture. For me, it's not so much that I'm oily, it's so much that I can't stand something being sticky on my face. So I will use like a hydrating moisturizer, but it will leave my skin a little sticky. So I'll just dab a little bit of this on and pat it in, and it'll give my skin still with the hydration, but it won't be sticky anymore. So if you're one of those people that is like, oh, sticky stuff drives me crazy, just a little bit of this. I mix them in with my hand usually. I'll put my serum and my moisturizer and then a little bit of this in, mix it in, and then put that on. So it's just one layer, and it works fantastic for my skin. So I love this. I use it every single night. During gratis, I stock up on these because they're expensive. They're almost 40 bucks for 1.7 ounces, which is what this is. But I love it. I gotta have it. It's my favorite. So I use this every single night. I don't usually use it on its own though, because it is mattifying. I usually mix it in with something a little dewy. So that's what works best for me. But I love it, hands down. The next thing I used is the Hydrating Night Cream by Derma E. Something that I mixed in with that one. Something hydrating like a night cream. I like this. I like Derma E products. I bought a Derma E little pack that had this and a serum, and I forget what else was in there. But I do like Derma E from what I've tried. I haven't tried a lot of them, but they are sold on the affordable side of Ulta. I don't know where else you can buy Derma E. Probably, maybe Target. But I do like Derma E from what I've tried. I haven't tried a lot. So I would be interested in trying more from Derma E. If you want an affordable serum, their serum's actually really nice. I've been using their vitamin C serum, and I do enjoy that as well. Next thing I used up was the Rose Shower Gel by Bath & Body Works. I love rose. I love the way they look. I love the way they smell. I love the color. I love the I love the word rose. Everything about rose. So anything rose scented, send it to me. I know Alexandria, I almost called her Alexandria Stan. Alexandra Ryan doesn't like anything rose. I do, and I'm 33, so yes, send me all the rose. I love that color too. My lips are kind of rose colored. Rose is just, me and rose get along. My hair is actually has a little bit of rose gold in it as well. So I'm right on top of that rose. Everything roses. Okay, I only have a couple of items left. Let's keep going. The next I actually got in my Ipsy bag last month, and I've already used it up. It's a very soft formula highlighter by IBY, and it is in the shade Radiant Glow. This was a really pretty highlighter. I have it on today. I just used it up, and it's just a really pretty highlight. If this was at Ulta, I would probably rebuy it, but since it's not, I have to buy it online. Because I don't know of any place that actually sells IBY in stores, but because I'd have to go online and buy it, I'm not going to. Unless IBY had like a really fantastic deal and I could just buy a bunch at once, maybe someday. I've tried a couple of things by IBY, and everything that I've tried from them I have really liked. I have this dark red eyeshadow from them that's actually really pretty. And I don't know what else I've tried, but everything I've tried from IBY I've really enjoyed, so I am interested in receiving more from this brand. And yes, this highlighter was beautiful. It worked perfectly on me. The next thing is something I just got in my Ipsy bag, and it's the Naked Cosmetics Pressed Pigment Eyeshadow. It came broken, so what I did is I just scooped it out and I put it into my face powder. So it looks like it would be way dark, but it's actually pretty light and shimmery. So I don't know how it's gonna work, but I'm just gonna blend it all together, put it all over my face, and set my face with it. And this is in the shade Mother Nature. I did go ahead and email Ipsy and let them know that this came broken. So maybe they'll replace it, maybe not. It's not that huge of a deal. I would like another item, but if you guys have been following me for a while, I have hundreds of eyeshadows to get through. So if they don't replace this one, it's not that big of a deal. But I did pay for it. It was in my Ipsy, so I would like a refund or another one sent to me or another item in my future Ipsy bag. Because I love products. I love them so much. But I know we're in a pandemic. It's not that big of a deal. If they can get it to me, they can. If they can't, it's not a huge deal. But that is what I received, and it did come broken, so it is now empty. Okay. The next thing is a product I actually used up this morning. It's the Prisma Protect SPF 30 by Dermalogica Light Activated Skin Defense. And I have this on today as my morning moisturizer before I did my makeup. It has an SPF 30, so I always try to use something with SPF in the morning. So I did use that up. It's just a small sample that I got from the Dermalogica representative whenever she came to Ulta. Dermalogica is another brand that's just okay. Kind of like the First Aid Beauty or Murad. Some of those brands that some people swear by that it's all they use, but for me it's like, I could use it or I could pass on it. My hair is just, I don't know what to do with my hair right now. But Dermalogica, you want to give me more stuff to try, I'll use it. But it's nothing that I've ever tried in Dermalogica that I'm like, oh my gosh, I have to have this in my life. But yeah, okay, we're down to the last 3 products. This product is from Mario Badescu. It's the Witch Hazel and Rose Water Toner. I don't really care for Mario Badescu. Where did I get this? I got this in a sample pack from Ulta. They had like 12 items and it was on clearance for $10. And then with my discount, I got it for like $7.50. And this was one of them. I don't like this stuff. I ended up mixing it in, throwing it into my clarifying lotion from Clinique. I don't like this. Everybody, so many people swear by Mario Badescu, but I have yet to find anything that worked for me other than the pink pimple stuff. That stuff did work for me. What is it called? The acne stuff that you put on at night and it zaps your pimples and you wash it off in the morning. That stuff worked for me. But everything else, the sprays and the toners and the face washes, I haven't found anything that works for me, but a lot of people swear by Mario Badescu. And yeah, this did not work for me, so I ended up mixing it in with my other stuff. The next thing is by La Roche-Posay. I don't know how you pronounce it. It's a L'Oreal brand. But, and it's made in the USA, so I don't know why it's La Roche-Posay. Sounds French or something. But this is a dual action acne treatment with benzoyl peroxide. And salicylic acid works better for me, but some people swear by benzoyl peroxide. But it worked for me. Like, my skin looks pretty good right now. I just prefer salicylic acid to benzoyl peroxide. But I would definitely use this again. And I would be interested in trying more from this brand because it is a good, affordable skincare brand. Let me know if any of these brands are like your favorite ride or die brands. And the last item that I used up, I know is a lot of people's ride or die. It is the Anastasia Brow Wiz, and this is in the shade medium brown. These are my favorite. I did not pay for these. I got them in bags or sample boxes at some point. I know I didn't pay for this. But this is empty on this side. And that side actually broke. Like the brush broke. I've never had one break on me. And these are such a rip-off as well. I don't know how people buy these at full price. These are like $23. And you barely get any product in here. How much do you get? You get 0.003 ounces. And this is the Brow Wiz. The Brow Definer, the one with the thicker end, you get like 3 times as much product for the same price. And if you go to the Pomade, you get like 100 times the product for the same price. These, I would rather do the Brow Definer, but still for $23, I probably would not spend that price. But I am currently using up another one of these. I don't know if it's going to be next month's Empties or a future Empty. But these run out so easily. The only people that I would recommend these for are people with like no brows, that have like 0 brows and they just need to kind of fill in and make brows, and they're using very little product. If not, you're going through these like crazy. Like my brows are already pretty good. I just kind of fill it in and brush it to make them look a little bit fuller. And so I'm going through these like so fast, and they're just such a rip off. I'm not a fan of those. Not a fan. Alright, that's all my empties for this month. I know it wasn't very many, but I haven't been going to work last week because of the pandemic. I still love makeup, and I'm doing a little bit of makeup while I'm still working. I do Shipt and Postmates as well, so I do wear a little bit of makeup for that, but it's not, I'm not using as much makeup as I was, but I still gotta be looking fleek. If you guys haven't ever used Postmates or Shipt, I will leave my referral codes down below. So if you don't want to go out and get food and you don't want to go out and get groceries, you can have someone deliver them to you. So I'll leave that down below. I will see you guys soon in another video. Bye guys. Stay safe. Wash your hands.